friends, welcome back to my channel and part 2 of my March flip through after the pen. So I'm going to start off with my skinny and we'll see how that goes. Now this is my on-the-go planner. Love it. It's quite chunky. It's getting there, and we're getting to the point where I'm going to get into my new one, so I'm pretty excited by that prospect, and let's get to it. So we'll head on over to March, and so this is, I just did a little bit of decoration on the March monthly side of it. I didn't do the currently because it really doesn't have, like, it only has these notes. So anyway, you know what? I'm not going to deal with that situation. I'm just going to move on. So with this spread, this was once again a theme in my Facebook group, Mambi Canadian Happy Planner. Anyone can join, yes. What was it called? I'm trying to remember the name of it. Desserts or cakes and treats or something along those lines. And my gosh, I really liked it. You know, I could have done without the washi here. It's not my fave, but you know what? Just looking at that all week kind of made me hungry. I'm not gonna lie. But it was a nice spread for the theme, and it was fun. We have in our group, we have a lady by the name of Christine who has her own bakery, and she posts some beautiful pictures of her stuff that she bakes, and holy crow. Yeah, I don't know if I could work in a bakery. Anyway, we'll move on to the next 7th to the 13th, and this was again, I believe another themed spread, gardening or something along those lines. But I pulled out the garden book. You know, forgive me, I cannot remember the names of every single book. And to be honest, I'm not going to make notes and all that stuff. Some people make side notes. I'm not. I'm just going to wing through it as best I can. But that's the spread. I really liked it. I liked the colors of that sticker book. And, you know, it worked out really well for the week. I liked taking it up here. Still left room for me to write. So that was pretty awesome. 14th to the 20th, obviously this was another theme. Well, it's not obvious, but it was another theme for like St. Patrick's kind of a theme. So I kind of took out the 4-leaf clovers from one of the Happy Planner books, you know, stuck to the washi, green washies and green boxes. And yeah, it was cute for the week. Oh, I like the dots that were in the colorful book, I think. I'm going to cough again. I find every time I do a video lately and I'm chatting up a storm, I start to cough. That's probably telling me to shut up. Anyway, this spread I love. Now, yeah, you know what? It wasn't as well received as some of my flower spreads up the spine. But again, for me, going into this every single day, writing stuff down, checking things off or whatever, you know, I enjoyed it very much. The bright colors I really need right now for spring, winter, I'm completely done with. And, I mean, the weather isn't done with it, but I'm done with it. So, you know, it was a pretty spread. And I think I got these from Live Love Posh, if I'm not mistaken, these florals. So, and then this one, I thought I would try something different. And you know, it didn't turn out as bad as I thought. Except for this part, it didn't go all the way down. But you know what? I kind of think it's the you know, little, what do you call it? difference in both sides or whatever. And, you know, put some boxes around to match the coloring. And, you know, people ask me, oh, did it ripple? Did it? No, as you could see, it really, you know, I gave it time to dry. And then what I did was once it dried, I put a book on it, both pages, for just a little bit. Overnight it was. And now with this book, with the planner closed, it really flattened it out. Like it hasn't like rippled at all. So, sorry, I keep getting cat hair. Like Dean sits up on my desk and watches the birds and everything that goes by. And he leaves a little bit of cat hair now and then. So that was that. This is, I'm planning today on the 29th, the Tuesday. So this video will go up tonight. And yeah, the rest of the week will be whatever happens in the rest of the week. And then I'll go back and maybe fill something in here. Maybe not. I might fill in just how the week went or the month. And then, so the black divider, I just took some of the florals that were matching these florals and laid them down and around. And I thought, you know what, it's better than doing nothing, I think. So with that said, I did that. And then I did the same thing, but I used the gold. So it's a little bit different. So then we got into April, and that's that for my on the go. And I'll have to tell you, my on the go, the Skinny Classic is for me. You know, it's a good fight between that and my dashboards. But I like the Skinny Classic for on the go because it really just slides into my purse and I don't have to worry about it. So the next thing is my wellness. Now, my wellness, I have to tell you, let me just get rid of the flowers or branches or whatever I have going on there. Greenery, there we go, that's the word. So I took from the plant book, I think it was, I love these hanging plants, did the currently page, and again, you know how I do my currently. It's not current, it's after the month. I go back, fill things in, whatever, make notes, so that's how I work it. So my wellness, again, I think what I'm going to do for my wellness, I'll fill you in at the end because it's starting in April anyway. So the next day, what am I talking about? So to start the week is the 28th to the 6th. And, you know, I do my currently reflection, my tracker, and mark in my steps. You know, it wasn't a bad week. There was a couple of days where I got my 5K that I always reach for. Some days are worse than others, and some days are better. And to me, as long as I keep trying to achieve that goal and keep working towards it, you know, it's better than just giving up. That's how I'm seeing it. And because someone had said to me, you know, don't you go to the gym? I see you're on a journey. You know, maybe you should go to a gym and get a trainer. You know, I did think of that, but to be honest, one, I just don't want to spend the money on it. And I am not trying to get to, you know, my 20-year-old self. Not that that would be, you know, bad, but I just don't think it's attainable for me. I'm 61. I would like to lose enough weight and get enough motion in so that my joints don't ache as much because I have arthritis. And, you know, so that is my goal, to get my walking in, to get my water in, do some self-care because as we've discussed in many of my wellness, and you can see all my wellness plan with me's in my video, you know, many, many years I had a job in downtown Toronto, and by the time I got home and took care of the kids and took care of the house, and there was no time left for me, and I didn't make time. I'll be honest. It's, you know, as a person of my age right now, if I could give any advice to any young mother, is always, always make time for yourself. Because before you know it, it will be gone, and you'll be looking back saying, geez, I wish I just had taken 20 minutes and went for a walk, or, you know, 20 minutes for some self-care or something along those lines. So that's my advice from Dr. Loriedeanplans. No, it's just from one friend to another, because I've lived it. I know. And, you know, so anyway, long and short of that whole thing is that's what I'm trying to achieve in this wellness, is get some walking in, get my water in, you know, start with that stuff. And as I continue to go, that's why I'm so anxious for spring to come, so I can get out and walk outside. I will not walk out in the snow because my knees are too bad. And honestly, I'd probably be I live on the main road of a highway type of situation. And yeah, I could fall and not be able to get back up. And then what would I do? Because the cars would just whiz on by. It's not that bad, but I just not comfortable walking a long distance in the snow and slush and whatever. Anyway, let's move on. So this is the 7th to the 13th. You know, I love this palette, this color palette. Very soft, muted colors, not too, you know, bold and in your face. It really made me feel calm this week. Again, I reached a couple of days that were, you know, my 5K and over, which was great for me. And, you know, most of it was in the, you know, way above the 3,000, you know, and even that day was close. I got my couple of days of self-care in. I drank all my water. I'm really good at drinking my water, so I was happy with that. And yeah, I didn't fill that box in. Honestly, sometimes I put a box down thinking I'm going to do something, and I don't, and that's fine. As long as I'm filling in the main portions of the planner, for me, that's perfect. So yeah, I really enjoyed this soft spa-like kind of spread. And then I went to the 14th to the 20th. I used some scrapbook paper, and then I put these ink, I think they're coffee stain type things, and wrote something on them. You know what? In hindsight, I think this green was a bit too much, but I was trying to do the, you know, St. Patrick's Day kind of look, but I think that was just too dark. I should have did something a little bit more lighter, but, and this week my walking wasn't as good as the previous couple weeks. However, my stretches, my water, and my self-care was spot on. I always try and do 2 days of self-care, whatever that is. And, you know, I'm glad that that's happening. This, I really need to work on. And again, I'm hoping come spring, that will take care of itself. And then we have this week, 21st to the 27th, I incorporated this daily reflection sheet from the Happy Planner. Now, I don't do it daily. However, you know, I thought, okay, let's just take a look at this and see how I can work it in. And so what I did was you know, a quote up here, get out of your own way. And, you know, that is so true. I am a first-class procrastinator. And then I did how I'm feeling today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I did the phases. By the look of it, I wasn't a really happy camper this week. Wow, that says a lot, right? I didn't write the grateful in here. And maybe that's because I didn't go back Sunday after I took my niece home. I didn't go back and write stuff in. So, you know, but that's okay. You know what? I got my 1 gallon of water in a day this week because there was a challenge. And also the walking challenges are going really well for me. You know, not paying attention to this log, but I really enjoy that push. If you're in challenges and, you know, it just gives you the motivation to keep going. So I'll just set that aside. And again, you know, I tried to mimic the soft, you know, kind of palette. I really like that for some reason, that muted kind of, not pastel-y, but, you know, very soft, not in your face kind of stickers and spread. And you know what? I set up some things that I wanted to do. You know, encouraged for Facebook. We have a group called Wellness, Mind, Body, and Spirit on Facebook. Please join if you'd like, if you need some support or whatever, because, you know, we've had a few people joining us and it's been a lot of fun. So those challenges have worked out really well. I've got my water, my self-care. I did 3 days this week for self-care and stretches, probably because of this mood situation happening. I needed 3 days. Who knows? But yeah, it worked out really well this week. Beautiful minds inspire others. Yeah, so you know, that was a really nice spread. Not too much happening as far as decoration, but that's okay. Well, let's put this back so I don't forget, because I don't date these, so I don't want to lose them. I should really date them, but then we go to the next week, which is the 28th, which is this week. So this is why you're not seeing things filled in. Today's the 29th, so I haven't put my steps in from yesterday yet. I did my water and my Monday, Tuesday water and stretches. My water, I'm almost to my gallon. I will be by my container is marked by the hours. So I will have finished that before dinner. So I went ahead and marked that in. But I need to mark the steps in from yesterday, and then at the end of the day, the steps for today. And once the week's over, I will go fill this in. And then I, once again, put a quote up here, be strong and courageous. And I use these Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. These are from Girl Boss Anna. She has the weekdays on her website. So I thought, instead of writing it like I did last week, this would look cute and not so in your face with my big handwriting. So yeah, once this week's over, I'll be able to have that filled in and choose your fate. And of course, let's not forget to mention Merida. I love her. She's sassy and, you know, all kinds of a little bit crazy at times, and I think that's me to a T at times. So yeah, so then I went to this divider is the exact same as the divider in my social media, because they're both the same planner. I just switched out the cover for the social media so I could differentiate the two, because for a while there I was getting confused every time I pulled out a planner. So I did that, but because this was black and white and I'd already done black and white, I think I pulled the bold and the blush sticker book for this and just put down some different color, like the browns and the blacks and whatever. So I got a little bit of black in there, but I threw in the different colors. And then this exact same thing for my monthly, and I did the circle quotes, which I really enjoy that. So my point in this planner is going to be, for the monthly, I have a book, and again, I keep saying I'm going to bring it to film and I forget. I have a book where it has, you know, daily quotes, daily words, daily, you know, stuff like that. And I'm going to start putting that in here and see how that goes. I want to start, I've always wanted to utilize the monthly and never know how, because I don't really like using the monthly for plans and whatever, especially in my wellness, because I would use, what's the word? I would use this to mark that down versus, you know, a little box of the monthly. So anyway, long and short of that, that's what I'm going to do for my April monthly. Stick around and see how that works out. And in my next plan with me for my wellness, I will have that book. I'm going to put a postie right away on the front cover. And yeah, so there you have it. Flip through after the pen for my wellness and my skinny classic. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill. And I will see you tomorrow for another video. I think I'm going to have a haul tomorrow. I'm hoping some things will come in, cross your fingers, and we'll have a haul for you. So with that said, we'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.